Hello everyone. I just wanted to show you a new little option that you guys have with Originality Check. I've been kind of harping on you guys about making sure the stuff that you write down is actually your words and not simply being copied and pasted, exchanging one word for another. So I've logged in as Anda here, and I'm just going to show you how you guys can check the originality of your files. So if you want to check some of your old files, you can do that. If there's ones that I've said you need to, you were not being original or you had issues with originality, you can check that. But the way you do that, so let's look at an upcoming assignment that has been handed in already. And so you've submitted a file and you say, I want to check to make sure that the file I submitted was okay. Simply go to your Dropbox, look at the specific file that you've done, click on the submission you've made. This shows you that you've submitted a file. If you click on that, it'll bring up the actual file. Right here, it shows you the percentage that's not, that would be not original. So let's just go ahead and take a look at that. You got to click on the actual color beside it. Green means you're okay, usually. So we go ahead, first time you log in to turn it in, it's going to ask you to go through, so I'm just going to go ahead and agree. Then it's going to bring up the document here. You can see how the pink highlighted is showing you that this is coming from this specific paper. You may not always be able to look at the specific paper it's coming from, but it does show you that it's coming from this. Either it's a website or it's coming from an actual paper that has been at one time submitted somewhere online. So you can see her answers here. She's got the odd word highlighted, but those are nothing words. Those are thes. She's got a 3 or 4 sentence or 4 word phrase here. I'm seeing no originality issues here. Her questions obviously are highlighted because those questions have been submitted before online, but her answers there's nothing wrong with them. Where I come into having issue is when your entire paragraph is pink with the odd word like to or the being not highlighted. That tells me that you've taken an entire section, copied and pasted it, changed 1 or 2 words, and then said it's your own. That's when I get an issue. That's when I have an issue with originality. So when it comes to originality, don't let this number necessarily just scare you. A lot of that number is the questions that you've copied and pasted, the actual specific questions. So those questions have been used online numerous times by other students. That's why I want you to go and double check right here. If you want to go and see some of your old files to see why Mr. Dupuis was harping on you, you can do that too. So you can go back and you can look. If my comment said, you had an issue with originality on question 1 or question 3, go and click on it and see what I saw for question 1, question 3. But now that you guys have the ability to do this, this is something new that's just come out. Now that you have the ability to do this, I expect that you will double check the originality of your files before I look at them. Okay, I don't want to see this as being an issue anymore. So please double check after you submitted a file. Come over to your Dropbox, check the file for originality. If there's issues with originality, make sure you go back and you change it so that the stuff that I'm reading is completely your words. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Keep up the great work.